Hello everyone. How are you guys doing? Are you guys able to hear me, see me, and see the screen? Please give me a hi on the chat if you're able to see my and also see the screen here. Thanks for joining in. We'll just wait another 3 minutes for everyone to join in, guys, and we will get started. Hello, hello, hi. Hi, Vali, hi, hi. Hi, everyone. Gotta make this chat a little bit more bigger so I can read you guys. Yes. Perfect. How are you guys doing? Are you guys able to hear me perfect? Perfect. Okay. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining in today. We'll just wait another 2 minutes and we will get started. How are you guys doing today? So some of you guys, schools have already started. Hello, Nausheen. Hello, Tithia. Hi, Aman. Hello, Mithul. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, thank you. The phonics. Thank you very much. Amazing. Just a minute and we will get started, guys. So I have few screens here and therefore I will try my best to give you the eye contact and see how it goes. Wally, I think everyone else can hear me, so could you just see if that is from your end? Perfect. We'll just get started in a minute. Okay, the chat, if you're joining in from a mobile phone, it would be, the chat option would be right at the bottom. But yeah, so I recommend if you can click the link from a desktop so you can see it nice and clear. Yeah, hello Asma, hi. Hi, thanks for joining in. Hi Bigun. All right, guys, let's get started. It's 7 p.m. Thank you very much for joining in today. And I appreciate your time taken today and any parents here and students as well. I really appreciate your time and thank you so much. I can't thank enough. And today we are going to look at, this webinar is all about getting a lot of value and preparing for GCSEs as well. So everyone is joining in. Hi, hello. Hello, Julie. Hi, Godwin. Thanks for joining in. Absolutely. Okay, so we're going to start with how a strategy works. Every time, and I have proven results, and I want to share this strategy with you so you can replicate what others have done. All right, sounds like a good plan, right? But this plan is one of the best plan I have ever come across, and I want to share it with you. And that's the Gen Z study revision plan. And I hope you guys can see my screen over here. So I will be moving around and feel free to ask me any questions on the chat. So I'm continuously reading your chats. I hope to answer everyone's chat and I'll try my best for that. Okay, Neeraj, perfect. You can see the chat now. Perfect. You found it. All right, let's get started, everyone. So today's goal, we are going to look at, explore the Gen Z study revision plan, which is going to boost GCSE success in maths and science, and show you the effective strategy how a parent can support a child's academic achievement and also discover how our cutting edge platform, and I would encourage you guys to just see the platform. This is one of the best in the UK. And with our maths platform, there is nothing like this in the UK that's going to help students out. There's nothing like this. I've done some research on it. All right. Yes, it's maths and science. Yes. Yes, it will be on the replay 2019. Hello. Hello, everyone. Okay, so let's get started. So in order to achieve those, we will be going through some of the current issues with school and the education system. And GCSE maths, we're going to focus a lot on GCSE maths, and we're going to look at filter questions versus predicted questions and common mistakes to avoid. Then we will go through the Gen Z study revision plan, and importantly, looking at how to learn through visualization. All right, I have a comment here. It's a black screen. Can everyone see my screen as well? So just want to confirm you guys are able to see it. Can everyone say a thumbs up or a yes? So yeah, perfect. Okay, you guys can see my screen. Perfect. Amazing. Thank you. All right, guys. So if you have, before we get started, if you have any friends or family or parents who have a child, please feel to share this link so it will benefit them as well. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for responding. Yeah, so please just feel to share that link so everyone can benefit from it. So let's get to know each other. My name is Vish and I'm joining you today from Kent. So could you tell me in the chat which city you guys are from and which year you're starting in September? I'm joining from Kent today, live, and where are you guys from? So UK, of course, yes. Year 11, UK year 11, Manchester. Year 10, absolutely. Amersham, year 9, where is that? Okay. Manchester, year 11, okay. Year 10, London, year 10. Ahmed, you're from Sheffield, amazing. Asma, Canterbury, that's close to me, yes. Blackburn, Stoke-on-Trent, Kent, I'm from Kent as well, so hello neighbour. Cambridge, year 11, so a lot of year 11s here. Year 9, Salisbury, Stevenage. All right, guys, thank you very much for joining in for today, wherever you are. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, guys. So I want to give you some introduction about myself. My name is Vishnudas Hari, and I'm the founder at Edviro Academy. I'm also a maths and physics, head of maths and physics at Edviro. My background is in mechanical engineering. I have a master's degree in engineering management and mechanical engineering as well. And I have experience in teaching A-levels and GCSE maths and physics for about 9+ years. And currently I'm a engineering university lecturer. Did anyone hear about Anglia Ruskin University in Chelmsford? So that's where I'm working as an associate lecturer for the mechanical engineering division. I'm also working at IPS International as a HNC BTEC tutor at level 4. So I deal with teaching thermodynamics, which is to do quite a lot with physics and maths. Yes, application of heat transfer, all of that complex stuff, you could say. So yes, that's my background, and yeah, thank you, guys. So just to address and start with some of the major problems that students face in school. You know, I was talking with parents, quite a lot of parents the other day, just after our GCSEs results came over, and a lot of parents joining our courses as well. One of the major problem that faces in school is the short of staff. And what that means is there's repeatedly swapping of teachers. Did anyone have that problem last year? How many of you had the same problem where you had substitute teacher coming in? And I want to touch on this because there is a bit of background problem that's happening. You see, I teach at a university and we have a strict scheme of work. Okay, so what do you mean by scheme of work? It's a plan that what we are going to deliver in the lesson for every week. All right, so the scheme of work starts from the beginning of the course and it goes all the way till the end. Okay, that's what scheme of work is. Now, when a teacher is quitting or resigning or there is another teacher, a substitute teacher is coming in, there is no proper handover taken off. And that means no teachers know where they started and where they stopped. So the scheme of work is there, but it's just hidden. So therefore, what is supposed to be taught according to the plan in year 9 is not fully taught. And that carries forward to year 10. And that carries forward to year 11 as well. And this is a little bit scary. The reason being, just this April, I had an year 11 cohort, and when we were going through certain topics, like really hard grade 9 topics, they were like, we have never gone through this at school, which means the school missed some critical topics like probability with algebra or algebraic fractions, the harder version, etc. They have not done that specific topic, like vectors, proving vectors. These are all grade 9 topics for year 11. They have not touched on those topics, and that is what's scary, because you're going for your board exam and your main exam just after 2 years of or 3 years of preparation, and you don't know if you have covered the entire syllabus. Did that make sense, guys? So you see where it starts from the scheme of work when teachers are swapping? That's what's happening inside in the background, which parents and students don't get to know. So that's one of the major problem, and that's happening. We have undercuts, the budgets is not there available for teachers to do it. So a lot of teachers right now, they're quitting their full-time teaching job and they're becoming full-time tutors, all right, because they can earn more with less effort, and that's happening everywhere. I've spoken to so many teachers, and this is happening because the stress, lack of motivation, and the management is not quite good with many schools. I'm not saying all, but some of it. And moving forward, if you do some research, you will find that just last year you have 40,000 plus teachers, and I'm talking about maths and science core subject teachers resigning, and the number of students just went up. And that's not the greatest place to be, right? And that results in poor quality teaching. Have you guys felt this? The quality of teaching has changed over time? What do you guys think? And what do I mean by poor quality of teaching? The major problem is running late with the contents to finish with the portions. All right, that's super important. And I spoke to another parent. His child was in year 10. Year 10 is very crucial when preparing for year 11. The parent said it's one teacher that's teaching physics, chemistry, and biology. Right? And that shouldn't happen that way. A proper school will have a chemistry expert, a biology expert, an English expert to be there, and this one teacher is just running overall all the subjects. And sometimes a teacher can pull that off, but what the problem is, the lessons don't have equal intervals. All right, so that is a problem where the teacher is missing out on what was taught before. So there's no continuity between subjects. I have a comment. A lot of since last 2 years you have no proper teachers. Absolutely, Omar. I agree with you. Amal, thank you. Definitely, yes. I'm getting to know this because I'm both in touch with teachers at the same time with parents as well. All right, you have to self-learn last topic in biology and we don't have time. Exactly, that's the problem we are running into. And I've been in touch, really guys, this week, that was my job. I had to be in touch with quite a lot of teachers, tutors as well, across the platforms, and they were quitting their teaching job to become a full-time tutor, all right? So less time for exam prep is one of the biggest problem we have. And now, because I'm the GCSE expert, and I'll show you some insight into GCSEs, and I believe this is going to be very valuable for you guys. Let's talk about GCSE maths. How many of you guys are looking at maths? How many of you find maths a little bit difficult? So I'm gonna give you some insight into GCSEs. If you're in year 11, this is going to be This is just for you. Year 10, very important. I'm coming to something important at all. Okay. Omar, yes. So we got 3 papers in GCSE maths. And when we look at 3 papers, paper 1 is a non-calculator, paper 2 and 3 are both calculators, and it's about 90 minutes for each paper, right? And 80 marks in total. So if you add that up, that's going to be about 240 marks in total. Do you guys know what's the total grade boundary that you need to achieve to get a grade 9? Do you know the grade boundaries, guys? On an average, anyone give a guess. Out of 240, what's the mark you need to get out of 240 to get a grade 9? 195? Right there. 210 to 230. Anyone else? Any guess? Around 200. You're spot on there. Yes, it's roughly about 195 to 200, guys. So that is a definite achievement. Whenever you are doing past exam papers later on, you want to do a batch of 3 papers and see if you're getting about 200. And that's a great way of tracking it. I'll get to that in a little bit more. Now, have you guys heard about predicted questions versus filter questions? Do you guys know about what this is? Do you know? Yes. Okay, you don't know. Okay, let me show you guys something just over there. So I'm just gonna, here I have a PDF. This is simply a PDF of past exam questions from Edexcel. I know you guys could be doing Edexcel, AQA or OCR, but the same idea goes across all exam boards, all right? So over here, guys, I'm just going to Control F and I'm searching for the word proportions, all right? So just for the word over here, proportions. Just there we go. And it's going to pick up all the direct proportions. Have you learned this topic, guys? Say yes if you have learned that topic, direct proportion. So it's going to pick up all the direct proportion questions for me. And now you're going to start to see a pattern here. You see this question? It's the exact same pattern that is followed throughout across lost all past exam questions. You see? So this is something we call as predicted question, not the filter one. All right. So you see that question? It was a 5-mark question in a past exam paper. And it is similar to, or when I say similar, the steps to solve it, the idea to solve it is exactly the same. Did that make sense? So one topic, the question that will come up in the past exam paper are exactly of the same way, the same look. So your approach will be the same. So, and I guarantee you there will be this topic in the exam. So you just need to do all these questions and you're ready for that predicted question. Did that make sense? Yeah. So this is another. You can keep going and you will find the exact same type of question where your approach to solve that question is the same. Now I want to show you which is a filter question. So it's in page 22. This is a filter question. And what do I mean by that? This question never came up in any past exam paper. This is brand new, all right? And it is not going to repeat again as well. So exact same question or the same way how you solve it, it never came up. So what that means is you need to be ready, all right, to and equip how to solve, or you need to improve your problem solving skills to solve such filter question. I want to show you a few more. This one right there. This question right here have more than 3 topics coming together. There is area of a sector, forming equations, and finally you will have to solve using quadratics. Did you get it? So what did we see? We saw a predicted style of question, which is going to come the same way. And we also saw a different style of question, which you have never seen, but you're solving it live in that exam time. Is this just higher maths or there's also foundation? I'm talking about mostly with higher maths, not necessarily could be in foundation. Foundation is mostly predicted topics itself. Okay, and we'll just look at one more style. This seems to be all right. This is a third question, but this one with a power of 7 never came up. Yes, Asma, of course I can solve them, but not in this webinar. I'll be solving it in a live proper lesson. Of course, I'll be giving lessons later on. So, did everyone understand what is the difference between a predicted style of question and filter questions? Just say yes if you're able to see it. Amazing. This is for year 10 and year 11 preparation, of course, completely. All right. So, but the preparation would start from year 9 onwards. Okay. So let's get back. That's the predicted questions and filter questions. And coming back, because there is filter question, you can see there's a clear filtration between grade 6, 7, 8, and 9. By the way, this is the histogram bar chart of the results from 2023 GCSE math exams. You can see from grade 6 onwards, there is a nice, you can almost draw a straight line right on the top over there, right? So that is how it is filtered. So if you want to get to that grade 8 or a 9, you need to be really good with first predicted question, and then you will master filter questions. All right. There are a lot of filter questions that can come up. I'm talking about maybe 40 to 45% of filter questions. So they give you the predicted type of questions to pass, which is up until grade 5. And that's why you have 55% students getting less than a grade 5. Why? Because the predicted questions are given in school for homework, not the filter questions. Make sense? Yes, absolutely. This is an interactive chart, guys. You just need to Google Ofqual 2023 GCSE exam results, and this will pop up, the first link on Google, and you can see it. It's a published link. And I want to touch on a few common mistakes. With me as a tutor, one thing I see is parents and students not giving attention until it's too late. And this is a wrong approach, because the reason is because you don't have a proper curriculum in place, or you're not checking what you know and what you don't know, you can be missing certain topics. And that's why you need to give attention and making sure you're covering the curriculum properly. And I want to give you a timeline. This is specific for year 11, but at the same time, year 9 and 10, this is going to come for you very, very soon. So we're going to start September, the classes start. November, December. All right, guys, this must be your target. You have a mock exam coming in November, December. Now, if you guys are lingering around that grade 5 or 6 over there, and because we just came from the summer and you probably didn't do a lot of revision or anything as such, I totally get it. You may go down in that November, December. So that shouldn't happen. All right. We want to keep our grades stable or even better. So do some focus onto this November, December mock, and you need to prepare from now. Super important. And the reason for that, we don't want our grades to drop, because sometimes some schools may put you into the foundation tier. All right. So we want to make sure we get that November, December mock exam correct. Another reason is from Jan onwards, you're only going to look at what you guys don't know. Simple as that. The next 4 months, you just need to focus on what you don't know, not any other topic. What did you go wrong in that mock exam? That's all you're going to cover. Did that make sense? Okay. Yes, of course, I'll get you to a grade 9. Why not 8? Okay. So that's the idea, guys. And we have a mock exam possibly coming in April, and we also conduct a mock exam to make sure our students are at the level, and we will be focusing on both predicted questions and filter questions at the same time. So what do we mean by that? When we are teaching a topic, we look at the predicted style first, and then we build you guys for the filter questions to boost your confidence. That's the teaching strategy over there. So that's number one, not giving attention until it's too late. And number two, effective revision is almost fully missed. How many of you guys do some regular revision? Be honest here, guys. No one knows you. So what do you guys do? Parents, you can comment as well. Do your children do regular revision? Now, I'll tell you something. How many of you guys understand what is efficiency? We do that in physics as well, right? Oh, right, no revision. You see, a student learns something for the first time. And then if there is no revision, you will forget it. And then you got to learn it again. So we are wasting time. Make sense? So we learned it once, we forgot, and we're learning it again. And sometimes with tutors and teachers, the classes, it's the same thing. You learn something new, and then you leave it, and therefore you got to learn it again. All right? Or you need an extra tutor. This is the problem. If we had a system in place, that wouldn't happen. So that's the efficiency of revision. And I'll help you with the Gen Z study revision plan. And the next one, finally, revision only when there is a test. I know. I totally get it. I totally get it. Here's the one. Even in the test, there is silly, careless mistakes. Oh, this is a big one, because on an average, a student can lose up to 10 marks from a single paper because of silly, careless mistakes. And we don't want that. And we're looking at 15 to 20, maybe even 30 marks lost because of silly, careless mistake. I want to show you a quick one. This student here, he knows what he is doing. All right, he knows what he's doing, but he lost quite a lot of mark. He lost quite a lot of mark because he just didn't read the question properly. All right, this is what happened. You see, so this question was supposed to be, the final answer was supposed to give in standard form, but he left it in decimal, and he absolutely know how to convert that into standard form, and therefore he lost 1 mark just like that. And just going below, and this is really bad, you see that 3? So he worked out the density of cube A to be 3, and that is correct. But then he wrote over here 9. I have no idea where he got that 9 from, but you see over there, the final answer was 9:2. But he worked out the correct answer, but the final answer, he lost 1 mark for nothing. This is the silly, careless mistake. All right, and it is silly because you're not realizing that you're making that mistake during the exam. So how can we fix all of this? And there we go, guys. I want to take you through Gen Z study revision method. All right. Have you had a yes? Go for it. I'll ask a question here, Phonics. So with the Gen Z study revision plan, it's developed. I want to go back. Developed for high performance university students. So you can manage quite a lot. It's pretty much about managing your time, all of that, right? So look at this. Identifying topics that's hard. So the first thing you need to do. So you need to know what you don't know, right? And that's your power. If you just make a note of the topics that you think is hard, or maybe it was taught recently at school, but you didn't fully grasp it, or the teacher was not really good at explaining and there's gaps in knowledge, or maybe you didn't understand it last year and there's a continuation. All of this collectively, we can say that topic is not with you. All right. Can you guys type in any topics that you're finding issues with? Any specific topic that you struggle with? quadratics. You know, a lot of students tell me the wordy question. Yes, absolutely, Omar. You can identify the topic you found from last year, no problem. Matrices, further maths, solving quadratics, circles, trigonometry. Um, yes, of course, if you have done, yeah, of course you can. Decimals, all of that's a topic. You know, the wordy questions with the ratios, all of that comes in. Absolutely. Algebraic fractions, linear graph. Now, if parents are here, of course, you might not be able to let me know, but that's okay. This is the Gen Z study revision plan. And I want to give you an insight onto what's happening with this. So it looks kind of sophisticated and a little bit complex, but I want to go through this. It's quite simple. So if you go to day 1, topic 1, you guys need to do a short study on that. Why study? Because we are looking through the topics we are struggling with, right? So we need that topic to be learned once again, and we're going to look at it in a visualized way. We'll look at it very soon. Day 2, we're going to look at topic 2. Now, these could be related topics. I'll give you an example. Maybe topic 1 could be quadratic graphs if you struggle with it. And day 2 could be solving quadratics. You see, they both are related topics. So they both are related, and you learn that in week 1. And day 3, 4, 5, this is super important, you're doing exam board specific revision. What do I mean by that? If you have Edexcel as your board, you take past exam questions and you have the revision topic from those specific topic only. And you go specific to that topic and you're becoming an expert in solving it. All right? And with week 2, we're going to look at another 2 more topics, which could be related, by the way. And this topic 3 could be the topic that's taught at school. Get me? So you have a proper revision plan just over there. And again, you're doing day 3 and 4 a bit more of revision. And day 5 is super important. You're going to bring in the topic from the previous week into week 2, and that's where you're doing retrieval practice, so you're not forgetting it. All right, it looks quite a lot, but I'll show you how it's done in practical life. And week 3, we're gonna introduce maybe 1 or 2 topic depending on how much you got to do, and it's not strict. You need to continuously do this for 5 days a week. You can increase the number of days if you want to 6 days, or make it 4 days, cut off day 3 in between, and you have a break. Week 4, you know what you have done for the last 3 weeks. You do a mass revision. Okay? Yes, P, there will be lessons. I will get to how the lessons are going to do that later on. Yes. Neeraj, I will also answer how the different boards study are grouped. I will answer just in a second on that as well. Thanks for raising that. But did you guys get the plan? So important part is to bring in what you learned in week 1 into week 2 and to week 3 and to week 4. Now, a smart question here. How much time do you guys think you could invest into this plan per subject per day? What sort of time you could invest? I'm talking about just after school. How much time have you got to invest? Or are you guys willing to invest? What do you guys think? Not too long, but efficient. I like that. 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour. All right. Per subject? All right. Realistically, guys, you know what? I believe 1 hour is too much for a subject. Why? Because having a plan is great, but continuously keeping this plan alive, it's about sustainability. Can you do it for a long time? All right, over a period of time. So the max time you need to invest into it is 20 to 30 minutes a day per subject. So I'll show you What do I mean by that 20 minutes? You see, 20 minutes, you're going into that specific topic. You're going to do only 3 to 4 questions from a specific topic and you're done for the day. And tomorrow you invest another 15 minutes and do 3 to 4 exam board specific questions from that same topic and you're done for the day. And the next day the same, and the next day the same. Did that make sense? You're not going to sit and solve 20 questions in one go and not look at it back again, but you're going to only do 3 to 4, 5, max 5 questions from that specific topic and you're done for the day, which allows you to have a bit of time for yourself, and at the same time you can concentrate on multiple subjects. The best effective plan is maths. Take maths for 20 minutes, take 10 minutes break, another 20 minutes for physics, take 10 minutes break, another 20 minutes for any other subject you want, maybe English or bio, and 10 minutes break and you're done for the day. All right, that's how you do it. Now I want to show you guys how this is done. So with what we offer, I'm the head of maths and physics. I teach maths and physics at Edviro, and we have spoken about my background and my education and experience. So I'm teaching maths and physics, and with maths being our flagship course, we have over 90 hours of animated video lessons, and this is what I meant by the resource that is not available anywhere else in the UK. I'm gonna just show you our platform. Shall we go to the platform now? So before we go into the platform, I want to share a quick video with you guys, all right? So there we go. The visualized lessons are the heart of our approach. This is where the learning happens. There is no maths without visualization. Research has shown that students retain concept more effectively when taught visually. Visual learners think in pictures like math instruction with pictures and graphs. It takes less time for learners to grasp the concept if taught visually than in a classroom setup. So my team and I have spent 4 years perfecting this course based on learning techniques that works. The result is visually engaging learning experience. We have done the work for you. With every lessons, there are illustrations which explains concept better. There are step-by-step explanations and shortcuts that make sense. There is no memorizing here. It's all about understanding the concept and applying them. We have covered every GCSE maths topics and subtopics in this course. These are on-demand, high-quality lessons available to a student at any time. They just need to log in. Remember day 1 and 2? This is where the learning is happening. And that's by watching these visualized and animated lessons. It is designed to be the very best a student can find. Alright guys, so thank you very much for taking that time and watching the quick little demonstration over there. So what I want to show you guys is, I want to show you from the inside of the platform. I'm just back just after the video. Can you guys see me? There was a transition in between. Just confirm if you guys can see me and see the screen as well. Perfect, thank you. Okay, there is a slight delay between me. Okay, you guys are able to see it. Perfect. So this is the platform which we have for you, and I want to start from the dashboard. Let's start from the dashboard so you guys get to see it. So let's say you're a member of Edviro and you are on our dashboard just over there, and this is how it will look like for you. So here we have the animated lessons for GCSE. So if you click on that, it's going to take you inside the topic. Awesome. And let's look at it. So guys, I'll try my best to cover pretty much all the topics you guys are saying. So type in the topics that you guys find hard. Maybe something like surds, right? So if you, let's say we take surds. Surds are disliked by many students, but with proper lessons and also connected lessons, there's no break, all right? You can master surds. So here is a lesson. This is just introducing surds to you. All right. This is explaining what is a surd number, where we use it, what's happening, and all of that. And then we go to learn surds are irrational number. So It is learned, visualized, proper explanation given there. So you guys are not going to miss out on any knowledge content over there, which are the building blocks to exam success. So let's go for simplifying surds, all right? If you go for surds, look at that. To simplify root 90, you have many different options to do that. But what would be the most efficient option to do? That would be root 9 times root 10. All right, because if you solve with any other, you're going to get the same answer. So I'm showing the harder way to do it, where you get same answer, but the easier way. This could be pretty simple, but this is just an example of how lessons are laid out. So any topic, guys, any topic, give me some comments on the topic you want me to show you. Let's go for functions. Any year 11s struggling with functions? And there we go. So this is how we are teaching functions in here, with some idea of you guys understanding it with visualization. And if you go for composite functions, where it can be a little bit challenging, comes direct and inverse proportion just over here.
Why is he?
There you go. That is direct and inverse proportions, explaining to you guys about it. Are you guys able to see me here? Everything okay? Just give me a comment if you are able to see it. Perfect, okay. It showed like there was a quick glitch in here. Perfect. Thank you guys. Thanks for confirming. So when you're learning direct proportions, I'm an engineer, and I like to show you guys where it is applied in real life, and that's how the lessons are laid out. And now, coming back to this, guys, this is only the animated video lessons. All right. And apart from the animated video lesson, we have weekly live lessons and our flag. This is it's a flagship course. We have 720 plus exam board specific tutorial. And let me show you what do I mean by that. So this is our learning lesson where I'm teaching you the concept from the very scratch. Now, if you just scroll down, just below that, you will find exam board specific tutorial. So these videos are exam board specific. If you choose Edexcel, these tutorials will change for Edexcel. And if you choose AQA, it will change for AQA. So these are all past exam questions solved by me. All right. So you have access to all that questions here. If you have any problem with any question, it's solved. And you have the worksheet just over there. You can download this worksheet. And by the way, these are not simply piled up worksheet. These are past exam questions extracted together. So when you're doing a specific topic, you just need to download this worksheet. That's about 15 pages. All the past exam questions from direct proportions is just over there. And that's how it works. So the platform has everything you want. Inverse proportions, yes, absolutely. They do have answers as well. It comes with solution. So if you click over there, there are solutions. Not just the final solution, step by step of working out why we are doing what we are doing. All right. Yes, they do come with solution as well. I hope you guys can see it. So it's just every single topic. Let's go for maybe stats representing data, and we're looking at scatter graph, right? If you look at scatter graph, it's a very important topic that's gonna definitely be in one of your paper. If you look at that, this is how we are looking at it. This is the learning lesson. You will learn and absorb the content. And there we go. We have past exam questions solved just underneath it. All right. So that is one part of the platform. And apart from this, obviously, we give engaging and interactive live lesson. But our live lesson don't happen on YouTube live like this. it happens on Zoom, where only you will be able to see me. There's no public chat going on. All right, that we have enabled it to make sure a student has full focus with the tutor. So it's still a group lesson, but it is not on YouTube. So I want to show you a glimpse of our live lesson
right there.
So if you come back to the dashboard, on your dashboard, you will find all your weekly coaching calls just over there. So you will find lessons by date. You can watch those lessons in there. I meant you can attend those lessons live. And after you finish that lesson, those lessons are recorded and uploaded here, and you can rewatch it anytime. So the live lessons, all of them are recorded. So you will find them in a very organized, systematic way with lessons. These are all lessons that happened in July with a different cohort, and August, and so on. And with year 11s, this is interesting. These are all in-depth supplementary questions which I have solved. You have so many lessons. So if you went through, let's say, some really hard vector topics, just watch these 2 lessons in your own time and it's all done. These are not live lessons. I do teach live lessons on a weekly basis as well. So I want to touch upon physics because I teach physics as well. We go through a textbook. That could be a student textbook based on AQA or an Edexcel textbook. We also have an OCR textbook, but we have broken it down into chapters. All right. Now, I'm going to give you some strategy which I'm going to apply in the next 3 months, and you will understand why I'm doing it. So I want to take you to a sample lesson plan. All right. Let me just have a quick sip. So let's say if you guys were to join in for the cohort, this is lesson 1 happening on the 7th of September at 5 p.m. for year 10. Here you will have the link. You click on this, you go into Zoom for the live lesson. With that lesson, there will be a workbook. So you can print it out before the lesson and solve it with me. I will be solving the exact same questions in the lesson. All right, so you don't need to sit down with nothing. You got to be prepared for that lesson. And then you guys are going to get homework questions attached here. So you can print this out and do some homework. Just after that, after a day or 2, you will have the video solution to go with the homework. So this video solution is in-depth lesson that is complementary to your homework. So I'm showing you how to solve your homework question. So if you have any problems, you can come back and revisit it. So live lesson, the workbook with the live lesson, homework with the live lesson after the lesson, very specific to that topic, and the video solution. All that is the live content. Now, if you have any problem with any topic, you can come back to the dashboard. You want to learn it visually, it's here. Click over there. You can find every single topic already here. Did that make sense? Hegarty, okay, with other, yes, Hegarty maths, it's not the same questions. I have used past exam questions, similar, yes. So they have exam board specific. They're not exam board specific, they're exam board generic. Absolutely. And so I hope you guys did understand what is happening in there with the engaging live lessons, with lessons recorded so you can revisit it. So, and I want to touch upon some of the aspect which makes us very special. Let's say we are trying to factorize quadratics. It's color coded, so it's easy for you to remember. If you watch that specific lesson a couple of times, you will remember that topic for a longer period of time because it's visually explained. Every single step is explained, why you are doing what you're doing. Yes. Do we have these topics year-wise, like year 9, 10? Yes, that is right. The live lessons are separate for each year. Absolutely. Yes. All right. And these are some of the screenshots from the animated video lessons, guys. It's, aesthetically edited. And if you have a pure algebraic problem, then there is step by step explanation on what to do. So in case if you're not having a session today, you want to learn something, you want to make sure you're revising, it's already there for you. All right. And apart from that, we have our GCSE English and science courses taught by professionals and examiners. And I want to take you through it. I'm not too sure with the live lessons. Live lesson, it's an actual live lesson, Neeraj, just like this, but it's also recorded at the same time and uploaded later. And yes, students can interact with the teacher through chat, or they can raise their hand where we will unmute you to ask questions. This is separate for year 9, 10 and 11. All of them. They're not all together. They're in separate lessons. Year 9 is separate to year 10 to separate to year 11s. I hope that clarifies it. Okay, perfect. And with chemistry and biology, this is our tutor, Lakveer, and she's head of chemistry and bio at Edviro. She has a degree in chemistry and biochemistry and a PGCE from King's. 19 years of experience as a private school tutor. She's absolutely brilliant. Her explanations is just so good. It's so engaging. And that's head of our chemistry and biology. I'm teaching maths and physics. Lakveer is teaching chemistry and biology. And we have Ash teaching English at Edviro. She has a degree in English literature for master's degree in English literature and University of Cambridge CELTA qualification as well. And she has been teaching GCSEs, IGCSE, Cambridge and A-level students for English literature and language. These are all live group lessons. Thanks for asking, Yana. These are all live group lessons. Absolutely. Okay. It's not one-to-one, it's group lesson in there. Yes. Yes, all the subjects will have a similar dashboard plan. So thanks for raising that as well. Thank you. So if you go in here, you will find it all. And by the way, this is my dashboard, so I'm popping up, but you will find yours in there too. All right. So if I click on that, you will find the chemistry one over there. This is a demo plan, and that's why. And one more thing. What if you have any questions? If a student have any question, what do? Number one is there is an active community. If you have any problems, you can post it here, and we will get back to you with a video solution to that problem with each student. If you have any issues, you can post it here, or we will be having a dedicated number where you can contact straight away, and we will be getting back to you with a video solution for that. So these are all our old posts where this is a question asked by a student, and that's our answer right there. All right, completely visualized again. So that's our community, and I share a lot of resources like textbooks, etc. So community is a student resourceful platform where students can interact with teachers as well. So that is the community, which is a part of Edviro. If you join in for any course, a community comes with it. So that's Ash again. And so I just want to highlight the difference here between GCSE maths and other subjects. The GCSE maths comes with the pre-recorded animated video lessons and the exam board specific tutorials. With English, science, biology, chemistry and physics, we have got the live lessons, weekly live lessons, video recording to revisit them, and the workbook, everything as I explained, it will be there. So you can see the exact difference between these courses. Yes, absolutely. You can join just one subject. It's up to you. You can pick your subject and choose. No problem with that, S. Verma. Yeah. The group lessons, Nausheen, is an hour long. An hour long. All lessons are an hour long. Dayak, is it free? I will just show you how it is. We do have great offers. Yes. Okay. And here is something, our lesson structure. After, with pretty much every maths and science lesson, we have 1 week, second week, third week, lesson number 3, lesson 4. Lesson 5 is a revision. And it's an assessment week as well. All right. Seda, if you missed anything, I'm not too sure if the live is going to you correctly. If you missed anything, just get in touch with us. We will help you with if you didn't understand anything specific. Yes, absolutely. Okay, and just want to touch on this. Our reviews, I think, I don't know if it's too small for you guys. This is super, these are our last year reviews, and I'm so excited to show you this year reviews. So these are some of our 5-star reviews where parents are very, very happy with the tutors and how the lessons were progressing. And these are some of the screenshots which made me being fulfilled and feeling great as a tutor. So I believe you guys can see it and read it. And right over there, Sri is finding interest in your lesson. So Sri was, she wasn't very motivated or interested in that specific subject, but after a few lessons, she's finding it super interesting and she's motivated to join the lessons. And that's what we need, right? So these are some of our great messages from parents telling us that they have made progress within joining, after joining few weeks. And this one is an anomaly. Max here, this is Max, our previous student. A couple of years ago, he went from a grade 5 to an 8 in 2 months. There is a video review on our website. And his brother, Ben, got an 8 as well. So that's the conversation with the parent we just had. He hardly revised, and we were just going through the live lessons, and he went through the animated video lessons quite a lot, and he came up with grade 8 as well. I just didn't get time to document it into a video format, which I will be doing. So they are brothers, both of them got grade 8. And here are our recent, this is 2024 results. I only took few of them because I didn't want massive slides going over. These are all students moving from grade 5 to a 7 or 8. So he went from a 5 in his mocks to an 8 and a 7. And over here we got another 7, a 9 here and an 8 here. A lot of 9s as well, which I was not able to get hold of. So in general, students are moving from at least 2 to 3 grades moving forward from where they are. Yes. With respect to English, is it English language and literature separated? No. English is coming as a subject together. Yes, we do. You can join for together, or you can join for separate as well. Yeah. And if you did, this is Mila as well, guys, and she is our 2022 students. Did the exact Gen Z study revision plan, and she got the results. She also got a grade 9. These are some of our grade 9 students went from grade 6 or a grade 5, and Rafi again 2023, which we were able to document it. There's a video on our platform explaining how he went from a grade 4 to a grade 9 for his GCSEs. And just want to do some comparison. Do you teach triple science? Yes, we do. Yes, that's what we are focusing on. If you go for an intermediate tutor to teach one lesson, and as I said, many teachers are resigning and they are becoming tutor. When you go for one lesson, the average pricing is 50 to 60 to 70. There's no pretty much regulation over there. anyone can put any price as they like. And therefore, per subject, if you look at it, for 4 lessons, on an average, you're looking at least £200 with an intermediate, good qualified tutor. And with that, just comparing to our normal pricing, but this is not what we have for you today. We have something separate and special. This is our normal pricing. If you were to go for maths and English, it would cost you about 800 for the whole year, and or £90 per month as subscription. And science, this is per subject, it would be 700 or 80. But for today, because you guys are here, I want to show you guys the rating for this year. And I just want to let you know, when it comes to maths pricing, the 90 hours of animated video lessons and 720 is completely free when you signed up. So we are not charging for that at all. All we're charging is for the live lessons, and that comes to £60 for maths, or if you pick up any specific science, this is individual subject pricing, it's £60 per month. And if you join in with 500 for the whole year, that will save you a lot. At the same time, if you join in with £60 a month, it's a payment plan where you can cancel it anytime. All right, we're giving you a lot of flexibility right there. You're in charge. It's not us. You're in charge with the payment plan. All right, it should be like that. We are in charge with the math and with the lessons, but you're in charge with the payment plan. So if you did like the lesson, no questions asked, you can cancel it anytime. It's not a contract, and we are clear about that in our terms and conditions. So resulting in about 10x times cheaper when you compare it with a private tutor. I want to use the word cost effective, but you're getting even more for what it is. And not just that, if you did want to go for a bundle, year 9, 10 and 11, there is a maths and a science bundle. So that's 4 subject. All right. It is not separate payments. Whatever I showed you, it's if you want to individually purchase a specific subject. All right, so this pricing is, if you just wanted physics, that would cost you £60 per month. Maths on its own, £60 per month, so you can individually purchase it. But on a bundle, it will cost you £200 a month for 10 months, because the course is running from now up until end of June. All right, and if you did want to join for maths, science, there is another payment plan, $320 a month for 5 months, and that will come to 1,600. So this would cost you 2,000 altogether. This is 1,600. You can choose between the payment plan. English pricing, absolutely. So that is in a bundle. You can choose it with pricing, and we do have another bundle. So if you did want to avoid English, you could do that. This one is Maths, English and the Science bundle, where you get access to all the subjects, Maths, English and all Science, for $250 a month, or £400 a month for 5 months installments. It's up to you how you want to do it. This webinar is free. But Asma, the lessons, the live lessons that's happening from now up until June, it is priced here. All right. So, and just bear in mind, guys, all of this per month, when I say that, you're having all subjects, live lessons with access to whatever I showed you on the platform. So every single subject will have your specific topics in there. All right, and specific, let me show you again quickly the dashboard. So you will, whatever you purchase, it will show up here, so you can join in for the live lessons. Yes. The weekly schedule for the classes, Neeraj, it's 1 lesson per topic. I mean, 1 lesson per subject, sorry. Yes. I need English and maths. So if you go for English and maths, it will be separate pricing at this point. And yes, if you didn't want to avoid, you would have to purchase English and maths separately. Yes. So, guys, and I'd want to... we're in the business of making sure you are in control. So if you did decide to go forward, from the day you join in, from September, you have a 14-day refund guarantee with all one-time purchase and a cancel anytime policy all the time. So you have zero risk completely. The timing, it is for with all year 9s and year 10 and year 11, the timing of the lesson varies. I don't remember all the timing on top of my head right now. However, once you join in, the timing will be sent out to you. Yes. So all the timing, most of the lessons, not most, all the lessons are after 5 p.m. Weekdays, and we have some lessons running weekend after 5 p.m. So no lessons are running before 5 p.m. at all. All right. So want to show you guys. So if you guys, how many of you guys did want to join for this course? So we're running at this discounted rate. Just say yes on the comment and I'll show you how you guys can join in. Bigun, yes, absolutely. Yes, yes. Okay, thank you, thank you. Maybe you could try, you could give it a try. Okay, yeah, Yana, yes, absolutely. So if you did want to join in, guys, just reply back. You must have got the WhatsApp message just before this lesson with the link to this specific webinar. Just reply back GCSE 30 to that, or under the description of this video there is a link in the description. So if you did want to join in anything to do with English, just click over there and it will send us a message. But if you did want to purchase only maths, the link is already there, and I want to quickly show you how it's done. So this is how you would see it. So let me show you a quick demo on how you can purchase. You can click on E11 if you're in E11. Choose maths, biology, chemistry or physics, or maths and science. If you did want to join for English, just click on any questions here. It will send us a link, because with English, it's a different link I need to discuss with you if you're joining for language or literature or both. All right, so I'll give you some context on that. So if you go for maths and science, you can choose to pay in 5 installments or pay monthly. Click on sign up and there we go. You will go to this page where you can put your card details and it will take you to that dashboard straight away. If you go in for any other subject, let's say if you go in for maths, just on its own, click on monthly or paid yearly, click on sign up, and you will again go to this page right here. You can type in your details and complete purchase, and there we go. That's how it works. So that links are in the description, and I can just put it in the chat as well. So this is the link if you did want to purchase. How long will these offers be available? It's a first come first go. Our cohorts are due to start on the 7th of September. Just keep that in mind, guys. On 7th of September, the cohort will start. So if you did want to join in, it must be before 7th of September to keep the pricing. Any questions for me, guys? I'm open to questions. I'm happy to help you out. Now, if you have any questions, there is a link in the description. You can get direct access to our team, and I'm also in the team, so I can help you with if you have any specific questions. Any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. Any specific questions for me at all? Perfect. Roma, the English bundle is £60 per month, but it really depends on which one you want to go for, the literature or the language. With a border student and their timings, yes, but we will have to get your specific timing and see if it is matching with our timing as well. So please get in touch with me and we can talk in detail later. So if you want to buy maths shot, yes, if you want to purchase maths and physics only, it will be separate purchases within the same email address. Did that make sense? So you would purchase maths and then you would purchase physics. That would cost you 120 a month altogether, and you will have access to the exact same dashboard. You will see this, that, and that, and pretty much anything I'm doing with maths, you will see it. Okay, I have a very interesting question. Okay, how many of you guys are doing combined science, and do you want to know how we manage it? We have an Excel sheet. It's under construction right now as well. So we teach combined science is a part of triple science as well. So there are specific topics which come only in triple. So the triple guys get extra lesson. So if you're doing combined science, all our lessons are based on combined science, but the triple guys will have an extra lesson, and all lessons are higher, not foundation. We don't do foundation at this point. At this point over here with the English tutorials, we don't have English loaded up on this demo session. But yes, if you look at maths and science, how many classes for a week? We're looking at maths and science is just 4 subjects. So there will be 4 live lesson a week. 4 live lesson, and with respect to 4 live lessons, you're also getting homework and homework video solution as well. I hope that made sense. And the reason is you have quite a lot on the table. Students have exam questions, or let's say mock exams are coming up, and if you add too many lessons just after school, the attention or the student retain is not preserved properly, and that's why we have 1 lesson, but those lessons are absolutely planned and delivered to the best quality. All right, any other questions, guys? Perfect. Thank you very much for joining in. If you do maths and science together, how many? Yes, maths and science, as I said, that would be 4 live lessons a week. Yes. Yes, absolutely, Neeraj. We can talk. If you click, you should be having access to my contact details. That's my work contact detail and number. So if you just reply, I can get back in touch with you personally. No problem. Sure, no problem. But this is exactly how the platform would look like, and we'll take it from there. Thank you very much, everyone. Any questions for me at all? Perfect. So thank you very much for joining today. I really appreciate your time taken. So feel free to, this should be uploaded just after, so feel free to go through the webinar once again, especially take a look at the Gen Z study revision plan. And I hope you enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this webinar, guys, and I hope to see you inside webinar, inside the Edviro platform. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Take care.